Have you ever woken up feeling bloated, sluggish, or just plain uncomfortable? Maybe after eating what seemed like a normal meal, your stomach starts feeling tight, your clothes feel a little snug, and you just wish you could make that discomfort disappear. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Bloating and digestive issues are incredibly common, especially as we age. But here's the good news: you don't have to suffer through it. The right foods can help you feel lighter, more energized, and finally free from that uncomfortable bloated feeling. Today, I want to share 6 powerful foods that can help eliminate bloating and fix your digestion naturally. And just as important, I'll tell you what foods you might want to avoid because, let's be honest, some of the foods we've been eating for years may actually be working against us. Now, let's get into it. The first food that should be on your plate is one that's been used for centuries to soothe digestive issues: ginger. Have you ever sipped ginger tea when you had an upset stomach? That's because ginger has natural anti-inflammatory properties that relax your digestive tract and help gas move through more smoothly. Instead of reaching for antacids, try sipping on warm ginger tea or adding fresh ginger to your meals. Even a little bit grated into a stir-fry or smoothie can work wonders. But while ginger can help, there are certain foods that do the exact opposite. One of the biggest culprits: processed dairy. Now, I know many of us grew up drinking milk and eating cheese, believing it was essential for strong bones. But as we age, our bodies produce less lactase, the enzyme that helps digest lactose. That means dairy can be harder to process, leading to bloating, gas, and discomfort. If you love dairy but find it doesn't love you back, try switching to lactose-free versions or fermented options like Greek yogurt, which contains probiotics that support digestion instead of disrupting it. Speaking of probiotics, that brings us to the second food on our list: fermented vegetables like sauerkraut and kimchi. These foods are packed with beneficial bacteria that help balance your gut and reduce bloating. Think of it like this: your digestive system is home to trillions of bacteria, some good, some bad. When the bad bacteria take over, bloating and digestive distress become a daily struggle. But when you add probiotic-rich foods like sauerkraut to your diet, you're feeding your gut with good bacteria, helping to break down food more efficiently and keeping things moving smoothly. Now, while adding probiotic foods is a great step, there are also foods you should consider cutting back on. One of the worst offenders: artificial sweeteners. You might see them listed as sucralose, aspartame, or sorbitol on ingredient labels. These sugar substitutes might seem like a smart choice, but they can wreak havoc on your gut, leading to bloating and discomfort. If you want to sweeten your drinks or meals naturally, try using raw honey or stevia instead. They're easier on digestion and won't leave you feeling like a balloon. All right, we've covered 2 foods to add and 2 to avoid, but there's so much more to this. And up next, we'll get into even more gut-healing foods that can transform how you feel every single day. Now that we've talked about the first 2 foods that help eliminate bloating and improve digestion, let's move on to the next ones. Because here's the thing: if you've been struggling with that tight, uncomfortable feeling in your belly, the problem might not just be what you're eating, but what you're missing. Let's talk about fermented foods. Have you ever tried sauerkraut, kimchi, or kefir? These foods are packed with probiotics, the good bacteria your gut needs to function properly. Think of it this way: your digestive system is like a garden. If you don't take care of the soil, nothing healthy can grow. Probiotics help replenish the beneficial bacteria in your gut, keeping everything balanced and reducing bloating. And the best part? They're incredibly easy to add to your meals. A spoonful of sauerkraut with your lunch, a glass of kefir in the morning. It doesn't take much to see a difference. Next up, ginger. This isn't just a spice for flavor. It's one of the most powerful natural remedies for bloating. Ginger has been used for centuries to calm the stomach, speed up digestion, and reduce gas. If you ever feel that tight, swollen sensation after a meal, a warm cup of ginger tea can work wonders. Or if you prefer, Adding fresh ginger to your meals, whether in stir-fries, smoothies, or soups, can make digestion smoother and more efficient. And then there's one that surprises a lot of people: papaya. This tropical fruit contains an enzyme called papain, which helps break down proteins and makes digestion easier. If you often feel sluggish or heavy after eating, it could be because your digestive system is struggling to process your food. Papaya gives it a boost, making everything move more smoothly. And let's be honest, it's delicious. Adding some fresh papaya to your breakfast or as a snack in the afternoon can make a huge difference. Now, you might be wondering, why do these foods work so well? It all comes down to balance. When your gut has the right bacteria, the right enzymes, and the right nutrients, it functions the way it's supposed to. No more bloating, no more discomfort, just easy, natural digestion. But there's one more key factor that most people don't think about when it comes to fixing digestion, and that's movement. Because no matter how well you eat, if your body is stagnant, your digestion slows down. So, in the next part, we're going to talk about the simple movements that can help your digestive system work at its best. And now, let's talk about the final two foods that can transform your digestion and put an end to bloating once and for all. These are the secret weapons that many people overlook, but they make all the difference. The fifth food on our list: fennel seeds. If you've ever had a meal and immediately felt like your stomach was inflating like a balloon, fennel seeds might be the answer. These tiny seeds have been used for centuries as a natural digestive aid. They help relax the muscles in your digestive tract, allowing gas to pass through more easily. Just chewing on a few after a meal can work wonders. Or you can brew a simple fennel tea by steeping the seeds in hot water. It's a small habit that can bring huge relief, especially if you tend to feel bloated after eating. And finally, the last food that can reset your gut and eliminate bloating: ginger. This incredible root has powerful anti-inflammatory properties and speeds up digestion, so food doesn't sit in your stomach longer than it should. When digestion slows down, bloating happens. But ginger helps keep things moving smoothly. Try adding fresh ginger to your tea, blending it into a smoothie, or even grating a little into warm water with lemon. It's a natural remedy that works fast and is so simple to incorporate into your routine. Now, at this point, you might be thinking, okay, I know what to eat, but what else can I do to prevent bloating? And that's a great question, because food is only part of the solution. Lifestyle changes also play a massive role. One of the simplest but most effective things you can do: move your body. After eating, don't just sit still or lie down. A short 10-minute walk after meals can stimulate digestion, prevent gas buildup, and help your stomach process food more efficiently. It's a small habit that can completely change the way your gut feels after eating. Another game changer: deep breathing. Stress is one of the biggest culprits behind digestive issues, and when you're tense, your stomach tightens up too. Taking just a few deep belly breaths before a meal can calm your nervous system and prepare your digestive tract to do its job properly. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly powerful. And one more thing: pay attention to how you eat, not just what you eat. Are you eating too fast, swallowing a lot of air while chewing, drinking carbonated drinks with meals? These little habits can lead to bloating without you even realizing it. Try slowing down, chewing more thoroughly, and avoiding fizzy drinks, and you'll be surprised how much better you feel. Now, let's do a quick recap. We talked about 6 powerful foods: papaya, kefir, asparagus, peppermint, fennel seeds, and ginger, that can eliminate bloating and fix digestion. We also covered some simple but effective lifestyle habits, like walking after meals, deep breathing, and mindful eating, that can make a world of difference. If you've struggled with bloating and digestive discomfort, now is the time to take action. Try adding just 1 or 2 of these foods into your diet this week. Pay attention to how your body responds. And if you found this video helpful, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on how to stay healthy and feel amazing at any age. Your gut health is in your hands, and small changes lead to big results. Here's to a happy, bloat-free life. See you in the next video.